aka the Man in Black, aka T-Moon Lives. Normally you would see me on Mayhem News Live, but this is on my son's, our family page. This is how you would go into Fort Atkinson coming in. We haven't done a intro video to the neighborhood for my parents and some of our family, so I decided to come in. I want to thank the cameraman, my lovely wife.
Hi!
So we are coming in right now to Fort Atkinson, and when you know you're going to be here coming from Janesville, you can actually see the fort sign over here to the right. Swing that over there where they can see that. You see the fort sign right there? Alright, and we'll go back facing. We'll officially pull off into the thing, and you'll be able to see just how close we are to the river, how pretty it's going to be when it does thaw.
Eventually.
We've had a good snowing. Finally, it started snowing a little later than normal, which is kind of a bad thing sometimes. This is actually the first exit, which takes you into downtown, the business area. We're going to skip that and go around the corner. You know, just want to kind of give y'all how open it is out here. It's not a very long drive. It's about a little over 27 miles from Janesville. We go there at least 4 times a month, so that's where we go to church. But you can kind of see Fort Atkinson is actually a agricultural town, which a lot of them are up here. There's a lot of dairy farms, a lot of farms that produce a lot of the stuff we eat up here. Matter of fact, speaking of farms, we're going to go around this guy here. Wow, that's a big ass. That's a big old disc. Yeah, wow. Anyway, moving along. This is a main highway. It's actually considered a freeway to a certain extent. And we're coming up on our next exit, which is the one we take in. There is some good fishing around here, and we're just past the river. Just get over there and see. Right now it's ice covered. You can see the snowmobile tracks, 4-wheeler tracks, and anything else you can think of. Just run around. And you see just how pretty it is out here. You see a lot of hawks. There's some eagles and stuff that you can watch up here.
Cranes.
Pretty much asked our friend, one of our friends on Facebook, who takes a lot of pictures, and she's got beautiful pictures of eagles, any kind of birds and stuff that you would, want to see. So as soon as we get off the highway, should be up here in just a few seconds. All right, now we finally got up to the exit. It's Fort Atkinson 106, the road that we're going to be going on. And as you can see in front of us, there's a lot of dairy and product farms around.
We have a huge dairy farm here.
Yeah, this guy right here actually sells equipment, but right across the street behind us is actually a large grain dairy farm. I don't know if they do dairy much or not.
Jones does.
Yeah. This is Black Hawk Island, which is I think it's an island out in the middle of one of the wider parts of the lake. You can actually go out and fish. They're still fishing up here right now. A lot of people like to ice fish. I myself think it's too early. It's too cold.
I don't want to go.
But we've got a pontoon. This guy right here sells boats of pretty much most of them are pontoons, I think. He also has a marina shop behind there for the river. And you can see the river off here to the right. It looks like a big field, but there's water under there. And they got these little places like the one we just passed that you can pull off and either look at the water, or you can fish, or not too bad. You can see the snowmobile tracks during the winter. It pretty much becomes another highway. A lot of people drive up and down the river. It's the only time they get to use them, so they use them pretty good. You see just how pretty it is coming up beside us.
We will be taking more video in the summer.
Fort Atkinson has a little over 12,000 people. It's a quiet town, you know, has a great police department.
It's Mayberry.
Fire department. And as we're coming in toward the main part now. You see just how close the river is and how pretty it's going to be, like when the leaves start to change around September and October next year. Everybody's pretty nice, of course. You know, every town's probably got some buttholes. I haven't met everybody, but most people that we've talked to are, you know, pretty nice. Talk to each other. And, they have little steps that go down here on the side, but I'll be honest, that's a little steep for my. I think I'd go to one of the designated fishing areas if I. But literally, you know, it's like living on the water for these folks right here. You can see just right across the street, they can see the water. A lot of these little double two-story houses. Some of them are duplexes, or what they would call in New York an upper and lower. Coming up on one of the main intersections now. Downtown is to my right, going up toward that way. And then there's a more developed area down this way on the other side of these houses. That's where most of like McDonald's and all that stuff. Now we do have a McDonald's right near our house, but like Burger King and all that stuff is up the way.
And this is the main part of the river.
Yeah, and this is actually one of the main crossroads right here. This is the first one that you come to. This is a historic neighborhood. They have a lot of historical homes. Okay. They do also do. They have a plastics company.
And there's a park.
Yeah. Seth will enjoy that. I'll be kind of nervous but it is. It does have a big fence around it too, so I kind of like that. They have a big walkway going across, like you would see in Chicago or across the river. So it's kind of nice. We have a mattress factory here. We have several manufacturing companies. The mattress factory is the only one that's not in the manufacturing part of the company. You can see we just had a fresh snow, so the roads are kind of
yeah, everything looks kind of icky right now.
Where in Mississippi you wouldn't actually wash your car, but during the winter that often. Here you have to pretty much wash it
at least once a month.
If you don't, the salt and stuff will start eating at it. So yeah. And this is the right next to downtown section, and we're gonna head up toward where we normally hang around. There's Seth's favorite place. McDonald's is off to the left. Walgreens Pharmacy. And we're going to end the video here. I will be doing a series of this. So have a nice day.